सुनो मत बोलो. Whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. At this very moment, you are realized if you catch this statement that I am going to make. That experience which does not involve the operation of sense organs, mind and intellect. Can there be any struggle? If you are seeing, there is struggle. If you are hearing, you may be able to hear right, wrong. Smelling, सर्दी हो गई. Feeling, I don't care. Intelligence, logic, reason, concepts. Therefore, when the student asks, please tell me that. So the teacher said, it is the mind of the mind, it is the ear of the ear, it is the eye of the eye, it is the prana of the prana. What is electricity? It is the light of the light, it is the fan of the fan, it is the heater of the heater. So one is that which is expressing, the other is that which is expressed. Electricity is expressing. Bulb is expressing light. So the light is expressed. Now where is our attention? Our attention is on the expressed. In a fraction of a moment, it doesn't take even an iota of efforts. Therefore, the teacher says in the third mantra, please repeat after me. Na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vag gacchati, no manaha, na vidmaha, na vijanimaha, yatha etat anushishyat, अन्यदेव तद विदितात् अथ अविदितात् अधि इति शुश्रुम पूर्वेषाम् येनस्तद्व्याच चक्षिरे. So, my dear student, what you ask and what is the struggle is, we have trained ourselves throughout our life in an objective fashion. Everything we want to know through the known means of knowledge. And therefore, the questions come. Have you seen God? Now, what is the foundation behind this thought? God is an object which can be seen by the eyes. Have you felt God? God is an emotion to be felt. Can you understand what God is? It is a concept. Therefore, my friends, when Patanjali Maharshi said, but unfortunately, the yoga students bypass the first two steps, yama and niyama. Yama is ahimsa, asteya, aparigraha, brahmacharya. See? So, we are getting rid of all our faculties. That is the purpose. Then niyam sadhana, shaucha, santosha, tapa, swadhyaya, ishvara pranidhan. So two things are told. First of all, when you are living in this world, don't react through the instruments that you already have. This is what we have been doing in our whole life. Stop that reactionary habit. Only act, don't react. First step. Then the second step is niyam. Let us not be a problem to ourselves. We are a biggest problem to ourselves. Atmaiva atmano bandhu, atmaiva ripuratmana. These two principles are essential to walk the spiritual path. Therefore, they are called as Mahavratas. Mahavratas means with no excuse, you can bypass any one of them. No excuse. You must follow in letter and spirit these 10 principles of Yama and the Niyam. See, friends. And therefore, if you want to know what is the truth, first of all, know na tatra chakshur gacchati. Don't try to objectify chakshu, eyes. Eyes see colors and forms. So don't try to make an image of the truth. What we do, we make image. So, na tatra chakshur gacchati. And see how our daily experience, when we go before the God and stand there, what is that we do? We close our eyes. Why? Unknowingly we know that the truth is not an object with colors and forms. Friends, na tatra chakshur gacchati. Now, one part of objectivity is conquered if the first statement is digested. Na tatra chakshur gacchati. Now here we have to be very cautious in understanding. There are three aspects which I told you on the first day. Brahman, Nirgun, Nirakar, attributeless, formless. Atma, Saguna, Nirakar, with attributes but no form. And Saguna Sakara, with attributes with form. First is Brahman of the Vedantis, second is Paramatma of the yogis, and third is Bhagavan of the devotees. All three are the same. Now all three will be obsessed with their own way. The devotees will be all the time talking only at the emotional level. Then the Pushti Marga, Dawa ke khao. The yogis will be all the time doing meditation. And the Vedantis will be, hey, this is all useless. Nirgun Nirakar. All these three are obsessions. Water is Nirgun Nirakar, ocean is Saguna Nirakar, and waves are Saguna Sakar. You get this example. So when I am lifting a glass, am I telling I am lifting ocean? Am I telling I am lifting the wave? No. The more we are able to understand this, that let us not be obsessed with anything. And obsessions are the result of our faculties. So, na tatra chakshur gacchati. Forms and names is the word. Nama rupatmak jagat. World is nothing but names and forms. And they are supported by the absolute, the truth. Like the ornaments are names and forms supported by the gold. The gold is the truth, not the names and the forms. So, the world is only these two things, names and forms. First of all, get rid of forms. Na tatra chakshur gacchati. Don't try to see God. The other day I was in which place? In Gujarat, in Nadiyad. And one old man said, living there, I don't know who is he, very old, he must be about 90. And he caught hold of me. I'll tell you what I am doing. I said, I am not interested. No, no, no. Listen. And he was talking so loudly, we were sitting like that, loudly. And then he do the various drawings. See, here it is like that. Then this chakra, this opens, it goes here, it goes there. Then this experience comes, light comes. I have come up to light. Somebody, how far you have come? I said, I have come to fuse. Friends. So we get lost in the forms, one. And the second is, we get lost in the names. Om Nish, Om Nish, Om Nish, Om Nish, Om Nish, Om Nish. All the gods in the world get confused. यार तुमको बुला रहा है क्या ये? नहीं यार, my name is not like that. Oh. We get obsessed with that. See? So these two things are to be transcended. Names and the forms. And for that, na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vag gacchati. Vag means names, speech. Now go back to our happy mantra. देखो, eyes. सुनो, ears. मत बोलो, speech. All your spiritual practice is included in this small little phrase. We only hear mechanically, but we can't stop commenting. We can't stop advising. We don't stop evaluating. Suggestion. Who asked you? That is also a mantra. Who asked you? See? The backseat drivers, the most dangerous species in the world. While coming, I remembered one joke. And I remember all these things. Many of them I manufacture, depending upon the need. So in Treta Yuga, Bhagwan Ram followed his father's instruction. In Dwapar Yuga, Prahlad did not follow his father's instruction. What should we do? The son asked. The father said, Beta, we are in Kali Yuga. We should follow what your mommy tells. There will be peace at home. According to the time, the Yuga Dharma changes. Therefore, na tatra chakshur gacchati, nava gacchati, you are at peace with yourself. Then, na manaha. Don't try to imagine the things, Krishna has come, Krishna has come. Or I was sitting and I saw the light. But only once I saw the light. Thereafter the light is not coming. Change the battery. Because we are all emotionally involved in spiritual life. Emotions are ornament on our person, but emotionalism is a web in which we are lost. So, na tatra chakshuru gacchati, na vak gacchati, na manaha. And then, na vidmaha. So, how many things we have seen? Chakshuru gacchati, Dhyanendriya is gone, organs of perception gone. Vak gacchati, organs of action gone. Na manaha, the mind gone. See? These are instruments through which life is expressing. Through sense organs, through the organs of action, through the mind. Now further, na vidmaha. Vidma is knowledge, knowing. I don't know, he says. It cannot be known. That means intellect dropped. Now get all this thing put together. What is our life? Either we define forms or colors and get influenced by them, or we hear sounds and get obsessed by those sounds, or we are so much emotional that every now and then Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati. And the fourth, we become conceptualized in our understanding. The truth is not a concept. When these four things are dropped, na vidmaha, therefore don't ask me this question whether you know the truth or not. I don't know. I don't know means what? Whether I know the truth or not, I don't know. Suppose I ask you, do you know the Japanese language? No, I don't know. Do you know French? I think I studied, but now I don't know whether I'll remember or not. If I ask you a question, do you know yourself? Let me think. No. How do we know ourselves? Without operation of Dhanendriyas, Karmendriyas, then the organ of speech and mind and also intellect. all of them are dropped. Okay, then what happened? Now here is the catch. Na vijani maha yatha etad anushishyad. My dear student, you ask us, please tell me what is that. So I am so sorry. We don't know how to teach. Na vijani maha, we don't know how to teach. What you don't know? Yatha etad anushishyad. How to teach to the disciples this truth. We don't know. So have I come to a wrong place? 100%. On the way we were struggling coming through the traffic and here. Hey Maharaj, na vijani maha, we don't know. What you don't know? Yatha etat anushishyad. Anushishyad, teach to the students. Yatha, how to teach? Because how the things are taught through the known means of knowledge. If something has got a form and color, you can talk about. If something has got a name, sound, you can talk about. If it is an emotion, you can talk about. If it is a concept, you can talk about. But that which doesn't fall in the category of any one of them, how will you talk? We don't know how to teach. Sir, you are making us frustrated. I am trying my best. Unless you become frustrated, you will never be committed to life. We come to a standstill. And Guru Maharaj is relaxed. The student is, see, I have come all the way, Viveka, Vairagya, Shama, Dhamma, Uparatishata, Atisha, Samadhan, Moksha, wow, 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 wow. And now, he is telling, I don't know how to teach. Cry, nothing happens to me. So finally the student must be frustrated and he must have asked the teacher, Sir, you have learned from your guru, is it not? Yes. What did he tell you? Now, the teacher says, yes, that I can tell you, my guru told me. What? Anya devatar viditat atha aviditat adhi. It is, the truth that you are asking about is other than the known and the unknown. In what category it falls? Do you know this? Yes. Do you know this? No. So who are you? Other than the known and the unknown. What is known? All that is gathered through the sense organs is known. This is the yellow color, I know. This is not a red color, this also I know. So who am I? I am other than the yellow and the red. This is a girl, I know. This is a boy, I know. Who am I? Other than the known and the unknown. By this, what is happening? We are giving up all objectivity, predominance in our experience. Do you know Gujarati? No. Do you know Bengali? Yes. So who are you? You are other than Gujarati and Bengali. One simple thing. Now goes one step further. Do you know Gujarati? Yes. So, you are illuminating something is, and you also illuminate something is not. So, who are we? We are other than the is and is not. Take a simple example. What is on my palm? A small object. So there is an object on my palm. Now there is no object on my palm. So everything in this world falls in the category of is and is not. Don't we say, Gupta ji, you are very conspicuous by your absence? So we not only know the presence, but we also know the absence. So the one who is supporting both the is and the is not has to be other than the is and is not. Now, next step. Do we have the experience of our absence? You cannot have. When there is no possibility of our absence, is it necessary to tell that I am? When I have no doubt that I am a man, will I go on telling again and again, come on, look here, I am a man. See, there is beard, and I am a man. See, my voice is different. Nobody is doubting. Why you are insisting again and again that you are a man, you are a man? Do you have doubt about it or what? No, no, I just wanted to confirm. Exactly the same way, when we do not have the experience of our absence, what is the need to repeat again and again? Aham Brahmasmi, I am that, I am that. No need. Then we go beyond this presence and absence. That experience which is qualified by these two words, something is and something is not, that experience falls in the purview of mind. That experience which does not involve these two options, something is or is not, that experience is what is mentioned here. The more we become aware of this, Patanjali, tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthanam. And when it is possible? Prayatna shaitilya ananta samapatibhyam. To know something, efforts are required. What is this? Let me see what is it. But I can't see it properly. Efforts. What efforts are required to be? My friends, when we become extremely uncontaminated by the objectivity in life, we have discovered ourselves. The simple statement, Anya devata vidita tata avidita adi. The truth is, other than the known and the unknown. Is one way of looking at it. Second way, waking and dream. These two experiences fall in the purview of something is known, something is known. Like, I know, I am seeing you, I am talking to you. In dream also, I get the same dreams that I am giving a talk and people are sleeping. Always. So there are two things. One is something is waking and dream experience. Deep sleep and samadhi, there is nothing. Now, are we not supporting all of them? Waking we support, dream we support, something is. Bhavatmak. Then deep sleep, nothing. Samadhi, nothing. Then who are we? How can you speak? How can you talk about it? Therefore, Mauna Vyakya, only in the language of eloquent silence, the truth is revealed. Anyadeva tad viditan atha aviditan adhi. Now, go still deeper in your contemplation. This is what is called a spiritual life. Not chittavritti nirodha. Don't do that. You'll suffer in your life. Mind is given to contemplate, not to keep it shut. Eyes are given to see. Don't close the eyes. See, the speech is given to talk, not moan. What happened? I am in Mauna. Don't you understand? Um, but what is your name? So what we are doing? We are giving an additional work to the hand because the speech is on leave. Don't get lost in all those gimmicks of life. When there is a need, do talk. When there is no need, keep mouth shut. Exactly the other way around it happens. When there is no need, I know I should not say, but Arey Baba, when you know I should not say, why don't you keep your mouth shut? See, and for that, this technique we told you. Before we talk to anybody on any topic, ask a question to yourself. Who asked you? Did anybody ask you, no? Why do you tell? Therefore, Anyadevatan viditan atha aviditan adhi means it is other than the known and the unknown. Now go further. When we go to the doctor, we don't tell the doctor what is the disease. We tell what are the symptoms. Unless you are a typical Indian teach doctors. They are all the degree holders of WhatsApp University. So they say. In Pune, in some of my friends' clinic, it was written there, keep your shoes and a WhatsApp degree before you enter. So what is other than the known and the unknown? Known are the symptoms. Unknown is the disease. Symptoms are the effect. Disease is the cause. In this world, we all experience only the effects. And from the effects, we arrive at the cause if we are wise enough. See? When it is said, It is other than the known and the unknown. What does it mean? It is other than the cause and effect. Known is effect, unknown is cause. If we digest this, will you ever argue, discuss, qualify, become angry on any issue in life? Because why? Because the sky is too high. There is no why. ये ऐसे ही होता है. See, my friends, spiritual life is not the five-star comfort lifestyle. What you see us sitting here in a comfortable way, everybody respecting and wow, Swamiji, Swamiji, Swamiji. But the hammer and chisel treatment that we have gone through, do you know about it? It is not only the respect that we get, we do get abuses. आगे भिखारी खाने के लिए. And yet we have to eat food with a smile on the face. See, friends, spiritual life is lived every moment in life. It is not a part-time profession. Otherwise, while giving the lecture, Babaji is Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi. After the lecture, Aham Brahmosmi. To whom are we cheating? My friends, we all cheat ourselves the most. We don't cheat others. Others accept us that we are telling the truth. See? But we cheat ourselves the most. We are walking spiritual path. And what is spiritual path? Everybody should listen to me. No. Accept the world as it is. That is spiritual path. It was so hot. The devotees started complaining, Krishna, 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 it is so hot, we are unable to take, please do something. Bhagavan said, okay, I'll send you rains. The rains came. Again, the same devotees, Krishna, 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 so much of heavy rains, floods everywhere, enough, stop it. Okay, beta, I'll stop rains. Then the winter comes. Again, the same devotee, Krishna, 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 so cold it is. Don't make it so cold. Krishna will say, give anything to this fool, he will only complain. Thereafter, he doesn't listen to any of our complaint. See? Discover a divine grace in the calamities of your life. Then you are walking spiritual path. How important it is. This example I had given, you all must be knowing. What made an ordinary Kathavachak into a great saint like Tulsidas? Because his wife condemned him. And that condemnation became take off in his own life. He did not suffer. He said, yes, what you are telling is true. How much mad I am after your body, which is made of nothing but filth. If I am that much mad after Bhagavan Rama, he will reveal. recognize this. Anya devatar viditar atha aviditar adi. Friends, this is what the first chapter of Gita tells. Nobody talks on that chapter, but that is the most favorite chapter I have in Bhagavad Gita. And it is called Arjuna Vishada Yogo Nam. Had there been no problem created by Bhagavan Sri Krishna, remember this. Arjuna came to fight the war. He had no problem. He was ready. But Bhagavan Krishna created a doubt in his mind. And what was the doubt? Doubt was, you have to fight war? Yes. Do you know whom you have to fight with? Whom? Your nears and dears. Your grandfather, your guru, your brothers. With them you have to fight the war. Come on, let's fight. Friends, fighting with enemies is never an issue. But when our nears and dears become the enemies, then we have really entered the first chapter of Gita. Now tragedy yogo nam. How can the tragedy be the yoga? If it will change the direction of our life from the dog word to the God word, then the tragedy, the difficulty in our life is worth. See, friends, you all know, when you here, I do not know, but in other countries, you know, the most difficult place to get a driving license is Dubai. Very difficult. They fail the person not once or twice, 10 times, 15 times. Very strict about it. So, to get a driving license, you have to go through the examination, both written and practical. Spiritual life also is, you have to go through the examination, written and practical. Written examination, go and listen to satsanga. Practical, God will provide. All the problems will be presented to you. And then you remember, okay, that was it. But that was only in the class. Now I am home. Ram, Ram. Anya devatar viditan atha aviditan adhi. Now what he said, the teacher, iti shushruma purvesham ye nastad vyacha chakshire. Purvesham, our gurus, they have taught us this. What is the truth? Go beyond cause and effect. Cause and effect is an illusion. One father was scolding his son. I gave you birth, I am your father, and you behave like this with me. That son was a digital, downloaded character. So the son said, Dad, who told you you gave me birth? I gave you birth. When I was not born, who called you dad? So the father is because of the son, or the son is because of the father. And who is miserable? These two non-existing entities are miserable. What is the way? Don't take anything seriously in life. All relational characters are illusions. These examples which I give you a number of times, sometime it should click. One couple came and asked me this question. Swamiji, please tell her I am elder than her. She should respect my age at least. She always insults me. I feel so hurt. I said, I will take her side. You always do like that. No, she gives me food, you don't give me food. How can I be namak haram? Then I said, now let us think. All problems are dissolved by proper thinking. Now what we have to think? When did you get married? Such and such. Very good. Did you get married together or one after another? Come on. We got married together. So that very moment you are called as husband and wife. So how many years you are married? Swamiji, 15 years. I said another 4 years you will fight. When you will be 19 years of married life, your teenage will be over. Now you are teenagers. As a husband, you are 15 years old. As a wife, she is 15 years old. And teenagers always fight. Have you seen teenagers have got wisdom? No. Then what should I do? I said, don't react. See how important it is. Therefore, iti shushruma purvesham ye nastad vyacha chakshire. This is what our teachers, our gurus, they have told us when we were with them and they taught us. No, the truth is other than the cause and effect. Don't ask a question, why? It is always like this. The other day, one lady, a Maharashtrian lady, somewhere met me first in USA, then in UK. And she was telling, Swamiji, I am still searching, shopping for a husband. I said, you are now nearing 50, 48. So far you have lived happily. Why do you want to enter into a misery of your life? No, Swamiji, I have to get married. See? Therefore, don't get too much involved in this world. So here, ye nastadvyacha chakshire, the first principle, the truth is other than cause and effect, number one. Number two, all the sense organs, organs of action, mind and intellect, they are imprisoning us. See? How the eyes imprison us. I like only this color, I don't like that color. No, but I like yellow color, yellow, dirty fellow. I like only the red color, like a bull. Fighting begins. And both the colors are getting blushed. They are fighting. Hare Rama. Where are we lost? One principle I tell you, try in your life. I am trying that. It has helped me tremendously. Be a follower. Don't be a leader. Should we eat food at home? No. We should go to hotel. Yes. There was a husband and a wife in Varanasi many years before. And husband was, for a change, intelligent. But normally, those who are intelligent, they never become husband. So, he was, for a change, intelligent. And he knew his wife very well. She will always say no. Suppose you tell her, let's take food. No, we will not take food. He knew her very well. And they have to go to her parents' house. So he also wanted to go. So he told, we are not going to go to your parents' house. No, we are going. Exactly this is what he wanted. Then there was a shortcut and there was a long cut by the bridge. So he wanted to go by a shortcut, but she will never listen. So he said, let us go by the long route, okay? No, we will go by shortcut. Okay, we'll go by shortcut. And when he was going, the river was flowing below and they have to hold to something because it was not a pakka road, a kind of a branch or a wooden thing kept. And then he forgot his principle. So he told, hold properly. No, I will not hold. And she fell down. And when she fell down in the waters, river, he started searching her upstream. Why are you seeing? No, she does ulta. It is such a simple way of dealing with the fools in an intelligent way. But small little thing. No, but whenever I say like this, she says, no. When you know this, be intelligent. The children are more intelligent than the fighting parents. See? When the boy or the child wants something which father can give, immediately he or she will go to the Papa, couldn't you find someone else? This mummy, how much she tortures you. I feel so pity for you, Dad. Mummy doesn't understand your worth. Now this Dumbo, he gets carried away. And when she knows he is now in my cat, Papa, I want iPhone. iPhone, you phone, any phone you take. Then she wants or he wants something from the mother. Then she'll go to the mother. Mom, you are so beautiful, you are so intelligent. Couldn't you find some like film star and all that? This mother, dum. Is it not your experience? And yet you don't learn. We are studying Kenopanishad, don't forget. If this knowledge is not applied in our day-to-day life, we become only erudite scholars. And we get lost only in the words. See? It is so important. If knowledge is not applied in one's own life, it becomes erudition and scholarship. As much the problem of ignorance are, much more are the problems of erudition and scholarship. It is not according to Shastra. Who has decided at particular time? Only Shastra. What will you do? Make a dosa out of it or what? It has to be applied in life. See, friends. Therefore, na tatra chakshur gacchati, vag gacchati, na manaha, na vidmaha. Rise above these four chains which are tying us down. Jnanendriyas, karmendriyas, mind and intellect. They are tying us down. Therefore, what should be done? Anya devatat viditan atha aviditan adhi. Repeat after me 3 times. You will chant this. Anya devatat viditat aviditat adhi. Anya devatat viditat aviditat adhi. Anya devatat viditat aviditat adhi. The truth is other than the known and the unknown, therefore it is beyond cause and effect. Known are the effects, unknown is the cause. You transcend the intellect. Therefore, scientists who are intellectuals, they can never comprehend the truth. They keep on talking space, and then the moon is so many miles away, and the sun is so many miles away. We have sent it there, and it has become successful and all that. going more and more away from yourself. See, friends, only if you start learning from your day-to-day experiences, then you are walking the spiritual path. What is day-to-day experience? Our life is not only waking. Our life includes waking, dreaming, deep sleep and samadhi. We have to analyze all the four. In deep sleep, where are we? Space gone. When are we? Time gone. What are we? Body gone. But we are still there. Reflect. Who goes to sleep? When you are working on these lines, you will stop reacting in life. Then you are born as a spiritual seeker who only acts, no reaction. Acting, no reacting. Enastada vyachachakshire. This Upanishad is so beautiful. Once one person who was listening me became very angry. And he said, about every Upanishad you say like this thing. Because every Upanishad is like that. Now we read the next 5 mantras. They are telling the same truth. This is called Abhyas, practice of knowledge. POK. The 4th mantra, Yadvachanabhyuditam Yena Vagabhyudyate Tadeva Brahmatvam Vidhi Nedam Yadidam Upasate Yadvachanabhyuditam Yena Vagabhyudyate Tadeva Brahmatvam Vidhi Nedam Yadidam Upasate Yanmanasana Manute Yena Ahurmanomatam Tadeva Brahmatvam Vidhi Nedam Yadidam Upasate Yachakshusana Pashyati Yena Chakshugamshi Pashyati Tadeva Brahmatvam Vidhi Nedam Yadidam Upasate Yashrotrena na Shrunoti Yena Shrotramidam Shrutam Tadeva Brahmatvam Vidhi Nedam Yadidam Upasate. Now these 5 mantras will help us dive deep in our own being. That we'll take it from tomorrow's class. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru